Do 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 do. Ryan, we're in Halloween Town.
Yes, Dr. Finkelstein's lab, to be specific.
Yeah, Heartless are appearing. Jack wants to become Sandy Claus. Look at that fucking command menu.
Yep. Pajanime, that's a pretty good command menu.
Command menu, fucking Pajanime 2, Kingdom Hearts 2. My drive max is now 4 instead of 3.
Hot recaps. There's not really much plot to recap because, much like when Kingdom Hearts 1 finally got its engines revved, I feel like we are in that state of the video game here.
Leave Halloween Town at once, by order of the mayor.
The mayor!
Jack, where are you?
Nice lipstick,
I'm
bud.
only an elected official. I can't handle this by myself.
Put a little red rose on there. You're kind of the Joker.
Jack, what the fuck?
What's on his head? Oh, he's got a really tall, small hat. Anyway, so the recap does not feature much plot. There was a random battle with Larxene that we in Pirates of the Caribbean land.
Yeah, which I will level up to and then go back for.
Yes, but I think it might be just a boss. I don't think there's narrative to it, but who knows, right? With Kingdom Hearts, there could be narrative hidden around.
That could be where they're doing the optional bosses.
Cranny.
But yeah,
I don't actually remember that from my original playthrough, so I think that might have been added, or maybe it's
you
been
could
a
have just
while,
missed
so
it.
I could have missed it or forgot.
Yeah, it was 2006, Ryan. Maybe
it's true.
We all had other stuff going on. I was just getting into high school.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, well, like the 2005-2006 school year was my first year of high school.
Yeah. So last time. We
also went to Under the Sea Lands, and
last recording session.
Yeah.
That's what because it's been
I think that people understand the pattern on episode 110, maybe, Ryan, if we're being honest.
Oh, possibly, but there was. I'm just saying there was more than. Pirates of the Caribbean was the last thing we did.
Yeah, we
ended up going briefly to Under the Sea Land.
Yeah.
Atlantica. Ariel sang. We had a little
dancing.
Fun.
Yeah, that was a thing.
Yeah. And the plot is generally not stilled, but like Pete's going to all these worlds doing Heartless stuff, and we're following him doing the lock and stuff.
Yeah.
When we start to wrap up some of these worlds, it's clear more plot will start to, much like with Kingdom Hearts. Oh, that's cool. It switches when you have your magic up. I didn't realize that.
Oh yeah, that's
like you get a different menu. It's not an entire different command menu, but like you get a little. It's green, different color. I don't mind that. It's neat.
Yeah. We should Jack's
jacket. There's a little cat that comes out of the box of the command menu.
That's cool.
That's cool. It was closed before. I wonder if it's maybe when you're in combat.
Could be. How is Santa Claus supposed to relax with all this going on? That's it, fellows. Santa Claus needs bodyguards. Are you up to the task? You're in the party. Pardon me. I did lean away from the mic, but it's a directional mic, so that's not going to do that much.
We also opened up Agrabah.
We did open up Agrabah.
As well as this.
We just went here instead, yeah.
And
the fucking bathtub
finish
kids.
What we needed to do in Atlantica because we needed the magnet ability.
Or something even worse.
I forgot about this fucking walking bathtub. Is that Maleficent? That feels Maleficent-y.
Chucky.
Who's that? Some old hag.
Speaking of plot, usually she has the plot in her.
Yeah, that's kind of been her move.
Perhaps you three could be of use to me.
This is a bunch of bullshit.
I'll show you the true meaning.
Do you know Pete?
Mischief.
All right, bodyguards. Christmas Town is this way. The doorway is in the woods just past the graveyard.
Wait, do we actually get to go to Christmas Town?
I don't know.
Man.
It's this way, though. Halloween. I dropped my mic cover.
Look at those moles.
I'm just matching X while I'm trying to fix it.
It's okay.
That's how you play this game. Yep.
Sort of. Well, you know what? Mashing triangle sometimes.
Yeah, on occasion. Alright, plug that back in. There we go. Is it this way?
Oh, Halloween Town. It's a nice. Oh yeah, that's the thing that they walked the bathtub over last time.
Yeah.
So it looks a little. So the levels are a little more elaborate in some. Like it's weird, right? It's in some cases. Like, I feel, like it didn't feel like a Pirates of the Caribbean land was very elaborate from a level perspective.
No, but that was also being designed from the ground up, right? So.
That's true, but there was. I mean, don't get me wrong. The graveyard was in the last one, but this graveyard setting is a little more, obviously bigger. But I think it looks a little different than the last one. I remember the last one being really just tight.
Yeah. That sounds right.
Like it was just like a really fenced area with a bunch of gravestones, and you hit them or something. And like I think one like teleported you to some other place.
Yes.
Like a hill to like a graveyard.
That's how we got. Yeah. So remember we got
like
lost there for a little
yard,
bit.
Like not that. Yeah. Hinterlands. There was definitely no Hinterlands. But this is where that cool tree is. Oh yeah, I guess that's the door.
Yeah.
Oh, another duality puzzle piece.
Here it is.
The door he
door
used.
to
So that's the door to
Christmas
Christmas Land, I guess, or Christmas Town.
The spooks of Halloween can get so tiresome year after year. I wanted something new, and I found this. Beyond this door is a world filled with wonders, the likes of which you've never seen. At first,
Actually
I
a
couldn't
tree.
believe my eyes. Everything was
I
so
wonder if we
fresh
still
and
wear
exciting.
Halloween stuff, or if we just have like Santa stuff.
Just open it.
I don't think there's any Christmas. I think it's just a tree.
Wait, no, it's a portal. Do. See? Portal.
Oh man, you're right.
See, I know things.
Oh, there we go. We get the Goofies. Vintage line.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah! See?
What up?
Christmas shit.
Scrooge. Ah, that's funny.
I mean, that you kind of had to, right?
Oh no, he's a snowman.
Yeah, oh, okay, yeah.
Snowman wearing a bucket.
Yeah. Poor man snowman. And then we've got...
reindeer Goofy.
Yep.
Man, I don't remember this at all.
In his workshop.
Fucking straight chilling over there. The one fucking building. Idiot.
Yeah, you're at the North Pole. Nothing else is here. Also, Sora, maybe put on a winter jacket. You're probably frozen.
I think that looks really warm, except for the part where it's short-sleeved.
Also, where he has... Oh, no, he has socks going up to... Why wouldn't you just wear pants instead?
Because that's more festive.
Why don't you wear high socks and... What? Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Ryan, get your shit
That
together.
actually makes me... That makes me really question Santa Claus even more. Because if he's, like, making those elves dressed really... Like, it's
Apparently
cold it
tights
is.
are very warm, according to Alex.
Warm enough to just be walking out in the snow? No.
She's done it. Like, and she's somebody who gets cold really easily.
I don't know.
I can't give you any
This is
personal
the
experience
North
there,
Pole.
Ryan. I
This
haven't
is
worn
like the
tights in
North.
snow.
It's the temperature. You know what? We're gonna Google. This is actually Christmas Town, not the North Pole, but we're for the analogy.
On guard,
Yeah.
loyal bodyguards.
I'm not saying she could do it at the North Pole. I'm saying in winter she does it.
But don't get me wrong. I go out in shorts sometimes in winter too.
Yeah.
Shorts. Sometimes I don't even.
Yeah, to like run the bins or whatever. I'm picking up what you're throwing down. Okay, that thing's kind of strong.
There we go. The North Pole and none of it. Negative 30.
Yeah,
It's pretty.
that's on the
We
chilly
get-
side.
Yeah, we get negative 30 here though. I haven't gone out in shorts at negative 30.
Yeah,
Once
that's...
when
Yeah, no.
I've gone out in shorts to do the garbage at negative 20.
Negative 30 is like...
Negative 20 is generally my
Yeah.
whatever. Like,
Negative
it's cold,
30
but
is
it's
like,
still cold.
I have to
You
start
don't-
the car
you're
10
not
minutes
gonna, like-
early so that it has time to warm up
Yeah.
and I don't break something in it. And hopefully it starts that day. You know, like that kind of stuff?
Yeah, if you have an old car.
Yeah. I do.
If
I
you
don't have a garage to
just
put it in, so...
These computers are getting pretty good. We don't have a garage here either. Sometimes you gotta plug it in though.
Yeah, I don't
But
have
only
that.
you generally only plug it in if it gets real cold.
I don't have that option.
Like negative 40. Oh yeah, I know you don't have that option.
Not in my
Like, I mean, you
apartment.
still started early sometimes.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
you
yeah,
just
but I
took
mean,
the
like-
batteries and everything. Sure, you know what I mean? 'Cause it's like when it's cold, that shit has a tendency to start not working correctly.
It was pretty cold yesterday here, but it started okay.
Gorge, we can't let anything bad happen to Christmas.
Gorsh.
That's
Yeah,
what Santa Claus
why
is.
let anything bad happen to the most festive hall? This is like a bad movie I watched on Mystery Science Theater. They had to save Christmas from like aliens or something.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Spin! Whee!
Yeah.
Hey, can you like do anything else with that?
Can't even
Like,
spin
try
it again.
jumping. Oh,
Nope.
try jumping on it. Oh, okay.
Spin it. That's it.
Can't like jump into the gusts.
Oh, fuck. Almost missed this chest. Jack, get the fuck out of my way.
Jack, why don't you just spend all your time here? This place seems way cooler than Halloween Town.
Ha, cooler. Nice.
Indeed.
Oh, he's a fucking monster!
Nice list.
Holy shit! That Santa Claus is horrifying.
Santa? Santa.
Let's see.
I don't want to tell you your business, but maybe cut the beard.
Well, according to my list,
Santa always has a big beard.
7 years ago.
What big? It goes to his feet. That's not. That's more than okay. Big. It's one thing to go down to your chest, but his like it's gone. He might as well. He is all beard.
Donald, you're kind of a prick, and Goofy, you're a dumb
Like,
fuck.
how is he not tripping on his beard? That's how long it is. That's a little too long.
Am I on your list too, by any chance?
lost
It's
in what
me,
they did there.
Jack.
Jack Skellington?
What the fuck are you doing here?
What sort of trouble did you bring this time?
Okay, that's also fatter than normal Santa.
It's a long story.
He looks. I don't like this Santa. He looks weird.
Yeah, he
He's
looks like
like-
a fucking monster.
Like his body proportion is like a skinny head with a long beard, and then just it like arcs out from there like a triangle.
There we go, Christmas Town map. AP boost.
Oh, what is this? Yeah, look at the. Go back. Also, look at the new command menu. You got little hats and okay. Man, Halloween Town world looking better for.
Yeah, they're going all out.
So talk to that thing again for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no. Look, it's wearing like go-go gloves and a dress. It's
Yeah, but
probably
that's
frozen.
their inside clothes.
The only. They better have jackets, is what I'm saying.
I think
Kyle.
they have jackets when they go outside.
I can't look at this. What is this Santa? This is like old homeless Santa.
He looks like a fucking monster, dude. Holy shit.
I'm telling you, it was here. I saw it. Like he's just gonna start freaking out on us.
Well, this is a pleasant
Sorry, that's what his
surprise.
eyes make me think.
That fool Jack brought Sora and the others with him. Now we can deal with all of them at once.
What do you want us to
He is kind of a fool.
Who's there?
busted?
Well, that's just some property damage.
Oh. It's Lock, Shock, and Barrel.
Not those three.
I assure you they're not with us.
Well, whatever the case, they've been quite naughty. Catch them and bring them back here. They're going to get a lecture.
Wait, what? That's not how Santa works.
Like, what's up with this hat too? It's like a fuse at the
I
end.
wanted to talk to you about Christmas first.
It'll have to wait. I need to see how things are progressing in my workshop.
Yeah, a little bit. This Santa Claus is a fucking horrific nightmare. He's the nightmare before Christmas.
Little pranksters.
Oh.
All right.
Shit, maybe you solved it, Kyle. Maybe that's the true story. Maybe they all went to Halloween because Santa Claus is fucking crazy. Because Santa Claus is on the coke.
Santa Claus is the Sheik Zanzibar of this world.
Yep.
That guy's fucking crazy. Santa Claus walks out into the middle of the workshop with a fire axe, sticks it in one of the guards' heads, runs back through the door he came through.
Like, every detail on that Santa was pronounced. They didn't want to... Nothing was subtle. That's the... Yeah. Santa's supposed to have, like, 2 pronounced details, and everything else should be subtle. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Dude,
Santa Claus.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Also, yeah. This speaking of Santa, how early did you figure that out?
Later than I'd care to admit.
Wow.
I'd say, wow, you don't know the age.
I mean, if it's later than you care to admit, then yeah.
Yeah.
How so since you don't want to admit, how old do you think I was?
You? 3?
Wow, you actually guessed it dead on.
Yeah. Also, I didn't say I wouldn't say. I just said later than I'd care to admit. Like, it's a little embarrassing.
I had started guessing at like 3, but it was like kind of 4 and 5 when I was really confirmed. At some point, I just started looking around the house before that time of year, everywhere, and then eventually found it. And then I was like, "You guys are just buying this shit." And they're like, "Oh, well, you're taking the fun out of it." I'm like, "Shut up! You're lying. What are you doing?"
Yeah.
I don't care about this shit. This is fake.
Yeah. I was 21. That's a lie. I was 11.
Wow, you actually stunned me there for a second.
Yeah.
I'm like, no way. There's no way.
Yeah.
Is this your
21? Yeah. No. I was 11.
That's pretty old, but yeah. But people believed in Harry Potter at 11 though, so that's okay.
Yeah.
11's old enough. Like, listen, for most people, believe in Harry Potter.
Goofy's maximum AP was increased.
If anything, I think sometimes having that as a longer age is some like obviously. It kind of shows a sign of trust, though, doesn't it? Like, you just trust that what your parents told you was true.
Yeah.
Like, why would they lie about that, right? Whereas, like, I feel like the people who don't, it's like, I don't trust. It's like, clearly you started using deductions to try to discover what was going on here, which implied that you were paranoid that something was going on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because something was happening and it was amiss and you didn't let, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, maybe for some people it was the explanation their parents gave them wasn't good, but, like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes that can also be like a, hey, people who also found that out early, hey, how's your relationship with your parents? Oh, weird. It's not as good as the people who didn't.
Yeah. You know, I just took everything.
Which is kind of supposed to be the point of that lie. Like, it's a lie. It's meant to be like a.
Yeah, because it's not like it's a malicious lie, right? Like, we got some fun news out of that shit.
It's not a maleficent one for sure.
Ha!
That ridiculous Christmas town. But now that Sora and those imbeciles are here,
It's pretty ridiculous. You know what? Can we switch teams? Burn that shit to the ground. I don't like that, Santa. You know what?
What kind of revenge?
the magnificent, malevolent kind.
Maybe we just let Maleficent take
really
Halloween
bad.
Town.
Like Oogie's kind of bad. And that's
It does.
super duper bad.
Oogie Boogie. That bag of
I actually don't think we have the Rugrats
insects.
voice actor here.
I remember that guy.
I think
How
they are not in this one.
intriguing. And where might I find
I hope Santa's the last boss of this level.
Just murderous Santa.
Yes. Now I remember. More intriguing still. I believe I'll bring your master back for you.
Oh, thanks. So it will in fact be Oogie Boogie, not Santa.
That said, though, as much as it's not a malicious lie, I don't think if I ever had kids, I'd do it.
I would have
I'd
to
let
base
others
it off
do
of
it,
my
but
kid.
like I don't think I'd just flat out like tell my kid no. If like I'm just saying I wouldn't force it. You know what I mean?
No, but like also you'd
I
have to
would
have a
write
conversation
presents
with
for
them.
me from me. I would be like, no, what are you doing?
Yeah, but like you'd have to
And
have
if
a
someone else,
conversation
like
with
a
your
grandparent,
kid.
wants to give, oh, this is from, I'm like, whatever, I don't care.
Yeah, but we have to be careful with that shit because if like you know you don't want your kid ruining it for all the kids at school or whatever. Like you have to be like, yo, like
That's true.
this is a thing. You can't ruin this.
Oh yeah, if you tell them, try to make sure that you tell them when they're, you know.
Responsible enough to be like, yo, don't fuck this up for your other kids
Yeah,
at school.
tell them in a way that
My understanding is that that's what a lot of Jewish families do, right? Because obviously they don't do Christmas at all, right? They do Hanukkah. And it's like, just don't fucking this up for the other kids at school.
Indeed you do, Oogie.
Um,
Do you remember
At the same time, though, you're just part of me is
Goofy?
like,
Do I remember them? Ah!
Yeah, I don't disagree with you, but I don't think we should be able to make that. I don't want to make that choice for an entire classroom of kids.
true. It's just,
Squashed you like a bug.
That sounds bad.
and just
We did do
helped.
that.
Even worse.
Oogie boogie.
They creamed ya.
That's right. That's right. That's one thing I won't be forgetting anytime
brought her back
soon.
like Rita Repulsa
It's the last
after
thing
10,000
I
years.
remember.
I got
And it's the only
fucked.
thing I'll remember until I teach those clowns not to mess with Mr. Oogie Boogie.
Yes, that's right. That's the spirit.
A spirit, because he's a
I have the
ghost.
perfect plan already in mind. Have you ever heard of Christmas Town?
Yeah, once or
Mr.
twice.
Oogie, wake up! Wake up!
Is he
I
already?
want to see how bad you are.
Is he sleeping?
Yeah, he's off the
It
clock.
seems he needs more time to recover. You three, stay here and keep Sora and the others occupied.
He needs to heal.
Yeah.
My heartless will help you.
So the only thing I'd say is just like, oh wait, I thought the cutscene was over. Sorry.
That's okay.
There they are.
Fucking shit
Mini boss time.
Stop them! Tie 'em down.
That's what I would say.
Get 'em.
Yep.
Little yeah. Is that like, obviously you don't want to ruin that type of stuff for other people, especially if they don't know. But at the same time, you know what I mean? Kids know about religion, and do they ruin that for other people in class? Probably not, right? Or like, is that a common thing? Does someone who is, you know, an atheist who's like, you know what I mean, or someone who's learned about that stuff at like 7 or 8 or 9, like talk shit or tell the religious kid that what he believes in isn't real? I don't know.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
know
it
how that-
absolutely happens. Are you kidding?
Okay. Because like that's kind of the thing that I was gonna compare it to. Is it's like, it's kind of one of those things where if that's what you practice in your house, cool. But like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially with, obviously, I know Christmas is tied to religion as well, right? But
Yeah.
I'm more meaning the Santa Claus aspect of it. Like,
Yeah, I got you.
I think it's just a case of something that, I don't know. I think capitalism has kind of taken that thing as a mascot, and we shouldn't be lying to our kids about that and tying it into something more magical. Because that, like,
Here's one
yeah.
that I think I probably know the answer to in your case, but I'll ask anyway. Do you still get presents that are signed at Christmas from Santa?
No.
My mom does that
Yeah. No.
to her 27-year-old son. And I'm like, oh, really? Well, it usually just turns into a bit, right? Where I'm like, oh my goodness, thank God, Santa. Mom, I wish you thought to give me this. That would have been more considerate, you know, like, you know, we'd kind of, it's a bit.
A bit from a 90s movie, yeah.
Well, because, like,
I've seen the scene.
yeah.
All good.
I actually haven't seen a specific scene for that, but, you know, it's just like, come on, Mom.
I saw that scene in several movies growing up. Like the parent, oh, it's from Santa, and then the kid tries to, you know what I mean, the kid who knows, the older kid who knows, tries to pretend.
Yeah, but they're usually trying to pretend, like, for a younger sibling, aren't they?
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
either for a younger sibling or like.
Yeah, I think that my
essentially, but I just mean
25-year-old
the
sister's
joke.
in
I
on
just
the
mean
bit.
The joke that you had laid was yes.
Yeah. I'm also not particularly clever at fucking 4 in the morning, if I'm being completely honest. That is what time my mom wakes us up for presents.
Oh yeah.
Because she
I'm not
gets
saying
bad
that
excited.
You have to be clever. I'm more saying
Yeah.
that.
Oh, no, I know. Also, it's actually important for me that we get up that early, because, I have 3 Christmases to do every year. Both parents and then Alex's family. It takes up some fucking time. Especially because we don't all live in the same city.
I usually just do one.
Yeah, but your parents are together and you don't have a partner, right? So...
Just a dinner and then I'm out. I don't know.
Oh.
Santa Claus is just a weird thing. That's all. It's a weird thing to. I kind of feel conflicted because I'm like, I don't necessarily think it's awful or evil that people believe in it and promote it. I just think that at the same time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know how many households that can't afford to give gifts still give gifts and give too many gifts and like waste money, and it's like that's still such a common problem.
Oh yeah, totally.
Here's so many stories, and it's like that happens because we have rooted this so much culture in our society. People think they can't miss it. Like if they miss
Well,
it,
and like in a lot of
like,
cases, parents are
kids
doing
will
that out
feel
of a
weird,
good place.
right? Everyone will feel weird if it doesn't happen, and it's just
Yeah.
like it doesn't happen. Not necessarily like the dinner and getting together. I mean, if it doesn't happen, as in you're giving presents.
Yeah. To be
buying
fair
things
though,
from the store.
that
Don't
can
get
be
me wrong.
pretty
Some families
taxing.
are getting more progressive with it, and just understanding that if you just want to make this family time or whatever, like that's what this is meant to be, right? Like that's
Yeah.
it's a holiday for everyone. How you want to celebrate it is your business. That was the intent, but we just I just think that at the same time we've also culturally let that some of that stuff get so ingrained that like it's why sales go up astronomically. You know what I mean? As does credit debt at that time. It's just like, ugh.
Yeah. To be fair though, especially with young kids, that can be very taxing on your mental health when you get back from like Christmas break and everyone's talking about the stuff that they got and you got fucking nothing.
Yes, but that's in a bubble. Like that. I think you don't understand the point I'm saying.
No, I'm saying that I understand, but
If
the
we remove
individual
this
can't
element,
make
those
that
other
change.
kids wouldn't be saying that shit either, because we shouldn't make it about, you know what I mean? The idea isn't to remove it so that one kid is no longer. It's like the idea should be that the normal people are saying, "Oh, you got gifts? Yeah, no, that's cool." But you know what I mean? So few people are talking about that because that's not the. You know,
Yeah.
Like and that happens almost on every other holiday, with the exception of like Halloween, right? Which is about the candy. And
Yeah.
dressing up, like it's about those two things.
Yeah.
In general, most holidays don't involve giving gifts, and nobody feels weird about it. It's just time off, right? Easter, all that. Sometimes people give gifts on those holidays, but nobody
Yeah.
like Lord. You know what I mean? It's just because
It's usually just like, here's some chocolate.
like it's even specifically to the scene you're talking about, a kid who doesn't get gifts gets, oh, look at everything I got. Like going back to, I've seen that scene in 90s movies. Like we need, and I feel like culture does a bad job representing Christmas sometimes. I feel like they don't care that they're representing something that's very,
Yeah!
I'm not going to say seedy, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It promotes higher spending.
Oh, for sure it does. Yeah. Not
Not always to the benefit. As someone who's
fun.
actually got a lot of toys and stuff in my kid, like I never struggled with that stuff. I just always,
Yeah.
it always felt weird.
Yeah. I also find as an adult it's weird because it's like people like my parents have been starting to ask me lately, like, what do you want for Christmas? It's like, I don't fucking know. Everything that I want, I either buy for myself or it's too expensive to ask for a Christmas gift, you know?
Yeah, I also kind of feel like we're at the point now where most people who are above a certain age are just like, money. Just give me some form of money.
Yeah.
Either like bills, give me a prepaid thing.
Yeah.
Just something that
Gift
you can
cards are like the
spend.
thoughtful version of money, right? Because money is like a little bit impersonal, where it's like, I don't know what the fuck you like. But gift cards are like, I know what you like. Here's some money for that thing, right? Like an EB Games gift card. Fucking give me that shit. Because maybe the game that I want isn't out until January. And that's that's a thing.
Yeah, see, I would be bummed with that. I would still use it, but I'd be bummed. Just give me a credit card so I can buy it online instead. Why go to the store? 2018.
Yeah, but I don't give a fuck about that. That part's not as much of an issue for me, Ryan. I don't dread leaving my
To me,
apartment.
that's why money is what you should give, whether it's bills or not. It's not because it's impersonal. It's because the purchasing is so ridiculous now. that
I'm
it's just
saying
like
my parents' generation.
The idea that I could peg you to a store is ridiculous and silly. Like, yeah, sure, you're right, an EB Games or something, but like, I don't know.
Yeah, here's the thing. Oh, hey, Sally. My parents' generation will always
What if you
think
want
that.
groceries? What
So
if
that's a
what
good.
you wanted to buy food. We can't do that with an EB Games card.
Yeah, but if you have a certain minimum amount of disposable of income, then that kind of carries through for that, right? The money you would have been spending on games,
No,
now
but
you
I'm just saying
have,
that. But
so you can
that-
spend that
you're-
on your groceries instead.
We'll wait to finish this then.
Sure.
But that's just it. Please, go home and lock the door. And if Jack knocks, don't open
Oh,
it.
damn, Sally with the fucking betrayals.
There. The large one in red.
All I gotta do is kidnap.
Is fucking Oogie? Is the final boss gonna be Oogie dressed as Santa? I'm calling that shit right now.
Destroying Christmas Town. That's sure to make Sora and the other fools come running.
I mean, it's gonna be Oogie, right?
It's gonna be Oogie dressed as Santa. It's gonna be Oogie in fucking red and
Man,
white.
Oogie Claus.
And in the meantime, I'll turn Santa Claus into Santa Heartless.
Oh my god, then we'll get a Santa Nobody.
Oh no. I don't want that. Can we just not have this Santa? The more of these Santas that exist, the worse.
I think this is the
Who's
reason
there?
that
Yeah, you're gonna
Santa
protect
is
her.
so fat. It's because he's the same size as Oogie. What's wrong, Sally? That was not a very good Jack. Oogie's kidnapped Santa Claus. Oh, fuck!
Not Sandy Claus.
It's head for Christmas Town. Shit! Jack, let's get the fuck over there.
So I was just gonna say it was less like from the perspective of like disposable income, saying you should have that. It's more from the perspective of like I've pegged you to a T that I know exactly what you want to spend money on this holiday season at this exact moment in time in your life. What? No, you don't. Nobody does.
But that's even less. It's even less than buying you an actual gift, right? Because that is like, not only do I know exactly what store you'd shop at, I know what thing you'd buy. Buying the other thing.
No, what I'm saying is nobody knows that.
Yeah.
You don't actually know that. That's the point I'm making. That's why giving money is just better, in my opinion. Like,
Yeah.
like what the
But
point
then
I was
if
making
everyone
about
gives
the
money,
grocery
what's the
comment wasn't
point?
necessarily that you need to buy groceries. It was more the implication that at this point exactly in your life, at the 25th of December or whatever, whenever you decide whatever you get, like that whatever I'm giving you, it's worth value, but it's only worth value at X because I think I know you. So this is where you exactly want to use this exact value at this point in your life. No, you don't. Nobody knows that. How do you know you don't want to just go buy a bunch of cookies with that this year? You know what I mean? Like that's why I think just money means it isn't impersonal. It's more personal because it recognizes that you're a human being who wants to make an infinite number of decisions. Here is a valuable resource to make those decisions.
So
Done.
here's the only problem with that is if everybody buys gifts or gives money, then like it's just an exchange of money that doesn't mean anything, right? If you like, let's say you and Chris and I are doing gifts, if we just all give each other $50, like fuck, everyone just has the same amount of money.
I think there's a difference between giving money and like I'm not saying everyone should give money because I think there's times for personal gifts, but I think personal gifts only make sense when you know someone so like you know what I mean, like when you know someone so personally that like you're not just like you're essentially talking to them all the time about what they want without, you know what I mean. Like you're gauging what they want, you know, etc. Right? Or in some cases, like I know a lot of people who just literally outright ask someone what I'm getting you. You know what I mean? Like here, what if you had money right now? What would you want? Right? Which to me is the same thing as giving them money. There's no equivalent. That's no difference. Right?
Okay.
Which I'm still okay with doing it that way because at the end of the day, you're still getting exactly what your decision making would make you want to spend that resource on. Right? On whatever you're gonna end up getting. But like, I just think that the idea of just like I'm not saying that gifts are gifts that aren't money are necessarily wrong or anything like that. I'm just saying that I just think that it's sometimes they're less about the practicality of what you're giving and like what you're getting out of that, and more about just making yourself feel good for trying to make someone else feel good. And I think that I think the sentiment is important, but that if you get lost in the practicality of it, then you know what I mean. Like, have you ever gotten a gift that obviously that's been basically essentially a waste of a resource? You're never using it. You'll never do anything.
Oh yeah, of course I have.
Okay, right.
Every gift from my grandparents.
Okay.
Dude,
so
hang on.
so
have we talked about, like, real quick before we end? Have we talked about what my grandparents gave me last year? Because it was amazing.
Sure.
Yeah. So there was one dented Kleenex box. I did admittedly use that, obviously, right? 16 bars of soap, which we still have like 8 of.
Those are practical resources.
Yeah, but they're also like shit tier. They're shit tier gifts. And then a box of gluten-free popcorn. Like I'm talking about like the box of microwavables. So like we're talking like 50 bags. Oh, and then they did give me money, but they gave me less money than my sister, and then they also told me what to do with it. They had like a note that was like, put this in your savings account, where my sister was like, here's more money, and enjoy your money. So that was a lovely bonding experience for my family, because my grandparents were not at Christmas. They always go to like Arizona. So my family was just laughing at how shit tier the gifts were, and I was like, man, my grandmother's fucking losing it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shit tier gifts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like even when like someone gives you like a gift at random, like if someone goes out and then comes back, like you know, if someone's like, you'll be sitting, like, even not at Christmas, just in general. You're sitting in the house, right? Someone goes
Yeah.
out and they come back and like, oh, I bought you something. And you're like, okay. And then it's like they throw you like a piece of candy or something, right? And it happens to be a piece of candy you don't like. And I'm just like, why didn't you ask me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is just one of those situations where you think you're being more personal by surprising, but you're not, because you're not.
Yeah, but
like,
if they know you to the extent, right?
but
Like,
then
so-
it's a waste of a resource. Then you literally just wasted money on that candy bar. And
Yeah,
it's
sure.
only a candy bar, but it's just like, come on, like, I don't know. It just seems silly.
Right, but like, if you know that person well enough, we'll just do this real quick while we wrap. Like, then that turns out fine, right? I buy gifts for Alex all the time, and vice versa. We also
Yeah,
know
but that's,
exactly what
I don't
they
know.
want.
I feel like if you know them well enough, then you're getting them something they already, like you know that they're gonna get, and that's not like, then the surprise is gone and it's a different thing entirely, which is good. I actually think surprise anything is. I'm not a big fan of surprise gifts, surprise parties, surprise. I just think surprise is unpractical.
Yeah, that's
It's
totally
a very
fair.
impractical thing. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it creates more stress than it's worth. I think
Yeah,
so too.
like I'm not saying that the type of thing you're talking about where like you have a very personal relationship with someone, so you know the type of gifts to get them, the type of ways to surprise them, right? But I think in general, this holidays and events and even relationships, like if you look at like pop culture, they present surprises as these big things that you should be doing.
Yeah.
Like, and we see the down effects of that in society. People proposing on telestrators and people
Yeah,
saying,
well,
"You
don't
shouldn't
be
have
a
done this." Like, but this is the point I'm making, right? We're
Yeah.
promoting that we promote this behavior.
Yep.
This isn't the normal behavior. You should only do this when you really, 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 really know someone. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Also, we absolutely have to end this episode. So.
And this episode, yes.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us,
Let's ramble on
everybody.
about Christmas.
Yeah. What a
Thank
nightmare.
Halloween Town for the Christmas befores.
See you guys next
The
time.
Nightmare Before Christmas is Santa Claus. We learned that this episode.
We certainly did.
Thanks, Kate.